What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to the prologue of my full play of Resident Evil Survivor 2, Code Veronica. So, this game is very interesting, and it is going to differ from all of the full plays that I've done thus far. The reason is, this game doesn't really have a story of its own. It's really just one giant minigame taking place in the first half of Code Veronica. Like, seriously, there's no storyline. There's 3 different modes, and the core objective of all of these modes is to defeat enemies and make it to an endpoint, more or less. So, the way I'm going to go about this full play is going to be different from all the rest of them. Like, normally I would play through the game and split it up into parts, and that would be one playthrough. For this game, though, well, we might have some demo gameplay here. I don't know if it's going to be demo or not. Alright, so here's some demo. So the door animations are still the same, but the gameplay entirely in first person. Alright, so there's some basic gameplay for you guys. Now, honestly, I've never played this game before the purposes of this video. Like, I just got my hands on it thanks to a PlayStation 2 emulator that I recently got on my PC, and of course an ISO file of Survivor 2. I didn't actually know until later that Survivor 2 was never released in the United States. It was always a PAL game or a Japanese title. Biohazard, Gun Survivor 2, Code Veronica, or Resident Evil Survivor 2, Code Veronica. But yeah, it was never released on an NTSC format, so it's probably the reason I can never find it. It's because it was never released in my country. Anyway, I got my hands on it now. Even though it's a PAL version, I'm gonna play it and incorporate it into my series. And once I'm done fully playing it, I'm gonna go ahead and do a weapon review on it. Now, here's the thing I've always been saying about when it comes to this game particularly. I always excused myself from doing a weapon review of this game because the fact that all the weapons are from Code Veronica, I always deemed it unnecessary to do a weapon review. Now that a lot of time has gone by and it wouldn't be very difficult to do one, I'm going to go ahead and do one after my full play, just in the style of Survivor 2, so just to make it legitimate, you know? But anyway, that's for the future. For now, we're going to focus on this game. So, you saw some gameplay there, first-person format, health, critical headshots, all the works. And once again, I have like no experience with this game, so I can't tell you many facts about it other than what I do know is it's a giant minigame. So here's the 3 modes: arcade mode, dungeon mode, and ranking mode. I don't even know what differs all of them. I did a little bit of research before starting this game, and basically it's just you go through arcade mode, get through all the levels. That's one thing, and then dungeon mode I guess is more of a boss battle type mode where you gotta defeat the bosses or something like that. And then I have really no idea what ranking mode is all about, but I think the best way to go about this is to just go into this first arcade mode and see where it takes us. Now, here's another thing. If I go into the options menu, and see, I have game options here. So, check this out. I can tamper with the difficulty and the time here, so that opens up even more options. Like, so I can go up to very hard or go down to very easy when it comes to the difficulty level, and then time I could do short, normal, or long. I think this has to do with the timer indicated for how long you have until Nemesis shows up. That's the thing. They bring Nemesis into this game as like a stalking type of boss or someone that will be on you if you take too long, something like that. So the fact that you have these options now, it's a lot more variety. And how can I mean, I don't know if I can ever say that I have fully played this game unless I try all of these difficulties. Unless they change the game, like, significantly. If there's any of you out there watching this video who have lots of experience with this particular title, you should probably let me know in the comments, because for my intentions for this game are to just keep everything at normal as they are right now. If they actually change elements within the game, for example, like you get different weapons depending on the difficulty or the amount of enemies, then maybe I'll change it up every a little while just to show you guys. But I intend to go through this whole thing in just the normal modes, really. This may be the first title where I can't really call it a full play, because I know nothing about it. That's the problem. And it looks like you could change the partner level 2 eventually. I can't change it right now, but obviously it becomes an option sooner or later. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep all of that the way it is. So, I guess that is all I will say for this prologue to Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica. I mean, I would probably have a lot more to say if I was a seasoned veteran of this game, but I don't know anything about this game. When I got it on my emulator, I played like one round of arcade mode to see what it was like, and yeah, essentially it's Code Veronica in first person, just going through the areas and clearing out hordes of enemies, but no actual storyline attached. And yeah, if you take too long, Nemesis shows up and it puts you in a world of hurt. But yeah, so there will be some time between this prologue and when the first playthrough comes up. And yeah, once again, the playthroughs aren't going to be like normal. It's not going to be like a whole playthrough of the whole story, because there is no story. So I think the way I'm going to split this up is each stage will probably get its own video or something like that. We shall see. I'll play as much as I can each recording session until I get tired of it and wait another day to record or something. But yeah, because there'll be time in between this and that, I could probably get some information from you guys on how you think the best way to fully play this game would be. Alright, so I look forward to your input. Other than that, look forward to some gameplay of Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica. Alright, see you later.